Quick note from the DM before we get started. In July, we saw a massive increase of new listeners, mostly from Spotify. First off, thank you. Second off, the 5 of us want so badly to interact with you all. Please shout things at us on Twitter and join our Discord server. We would love to chat and hang out with all of you online. Directions to all of those links can be found at the end of each episode. Welcome to the Calyrex Game Corner's Pokemon D&D campaign. Featuring Cindy, a young vagabond from the Hoenn region with pyromaniac tendencies. Gimli, a stocky, burly miner from Sinnoh looking for his lost son. Elodie, an enthusiastic foodie and baker from Kalos. And Schmidt, an enigmatic man from Johto with a duck. My name is Rich and I'm the Game Master, and this is Dunsparce and Drampa. They enter. Whoosh! You're pelted by sands. It's awful. You feel incredibly thirsty. I'll describe what Elodie and Gimli saw earlier. There are people in this desert. They're doing things. Some people are like jogging, which is very strange. They're barefoot. It seems like they are very tan and that like they do this a lot. So their skin, like they're just chilling. Like they like the intense conditions. There's also a couple select groups of people that have little pickaxes and magnifying glasses, and they're like examining the walls and the rocks in the sand and stuff. I do want Schmidt to roll perception specifically because he has special glasses.
Sick. Oh, I crit too.
Oh, you crit?
Yes.
The glasses the researchers gave you are awesome. Your vision's not obscured at all. It's like if you were just in like a valley or like a plain. It's very impressive. You notice that there are precarious little piles of sand that seem to be falling into itself, and because of your glasses, you're able to identify them. You can decide if you want to walk towards them or away from them, but your path northwards is kind of like a labyrinth of little rocks that are sticking out of the sand, little shapes that are burrowing through it, and little pools of nothing that I could describe other than quicksand.
Okay. I would like to guide my crew. Are we investigating the circles or are we just going through?
I mean, if you're leading us, you could
Group
lead us
vote.
wherever.
I am communicating to my group so I know where to lead.
Safest pass through the desert. Probably our best.
All right, we're just going straight.
Charging north. Does anyone have any Pokemon out?
I have Quacko,
That's what I thought.
but I believe that is it.
Larvastar is like as in my bag as she can be.
Okay. It is hot and awful and intense. Give me
You're
some
also hot.
give me some con checks, and Cindy has advantage.
I have a sun hat.
True. You get +4.
Nice. Oh, yeah, I killed that. 25.
On for just Larvastar.
No, Cindy. And Larvastar.
Ooh.
Larvastar's out. Yeah.
You said, do I have advantage?
Cindy has advantage.
Okay, good, because I rolled a 3.
Do it again.
Okay, so that's a 10
Okay.
for con, and then for Larvastar.
Did you add your con to that?
You mean subtracted my con? Yeah.
Oh, yeah. I forgot you have negative.
Larvastar got an 8.
Okay.
I got a 16, and then I rolled for Aubergine too, because she's in my basket. And
Oh,
she got
little
an 8.
kitty in the basket.
Basket, let's go.
I didn't know that flavor. That's great. So, anyone or any Pokemon that got less than 10 is going to take this D4 that I'm currently rolling in pelting sand and dehydration damage. 3. Anyone who got less than a 10 is taking 3 points.
What if I got 10?
You meet.
I say
Yeah, you met it, so you're good.
You're good. So we do travel on long routes and stuff, and sometimes there's encounters and stuff and whatnot. I need 2 things. Well, let's just do one thing first. Let's get... Who hasn't rolled in a while? Who wants to roll on the encounter table?
I'll do it.
Okay, give me the roll.
8.
8? Okay.
Mm-hmm.
I'm going to say... Cindy, give me a D20 for a dexterity check that you are not aware of.
Oh, fuck.
Well, no. For Larvastar.
A D20 for Dex.
It's a dexterity check, yes.
8.
8. Got it. One more perception check from Elodie, and we will have this encounter built.
Got you.
Boy.
Hey, I got a 2.
A 2.
Big 2.
Poggers.
Let's go.
Poggers.
Elodie was looking at the sky earlier, and she was like, "Oh, that's funny," and she's kind of just marching down the desert route, and then she just gets a vibe. She feels very uneasy all of a sudden, and she doesn't know why. Elodie is not feeling it. What's our marching order?
I'd say Schmidt first.
Okay.
No.
Whoever falls behind falls behind.
I feel like Cindy might be sticking close to Schmidt since Schmidt had her back
Okay.
No, probably
in
up
the
the rear.
cave.
Okay. We'll
Gotta make
say
sure people move them.
we'll say that Sam is 4th. I think that makes sense.
Elodie
Okay.
in the middle,
Okay,
yeah.
I'm above. Cool. Sounds good.
Okay. In this windy, blustery desert sandstorm, in a moment, several blurs fly past Elodie, Sam, and Gimli's vision in the front, and they charge towards Cindy's back. They have identified something on Cindy's back, and they're something's happening. They're being charged. Cindy needs to make her own dexterity check.
My baby.
This is a pretty important dexterity check.
My baby. No. Why? That's an 8.
Oh no.
Everyone behind Cindy can see 6 imposing metal-clad birds fly towards Cindy, dig their talons into her back and backpack, and rip off her
Holy shit.
backpack and begin to fly away.
Oh shit.
No.
What will they do?
Oh my god.
Schmidt doesn't see this?
You heard the commotion, I'm sure,
Okay.
and you turn around and saw it, but it was clear to everyone who's behind Cindy.
Can I shout, Larvastar, use Zen Headbutt?
Yeah.
Hoping that, like, Zen Headbutt's
that'll
the
do a
one
lot.
holding it.
Okay. Yeah. Sure. Roll to hit.
Please. So the +5 is the +5 to hit.
Yes.
18.
18? Shit.
Yes. Let's go.
That's crazy.
Finally a good roll.
Yeah. As Cindy's entire backpack and a little cute little bug that's all snugged into it gets carried away, Larvastar crunches up its body and then shoots its head out of the hole in the backpack to strike the talons of the metal bird that picked it up. And it connects. Roll for damage.
2d6 plus 3. 6 plus 3 is 9.
9. Okay. Jeez, from a baby?
Yeah.
What the hell? Okay.
You gave me the move.
I did, and it's competitive, so it's fine. But that is pretty crazy. Yeah. This baby issues its first attack as a little grumbling, and it startles the bird that's carrying it. You get a better glimpse at these birds. There are 6 of them. They look entirely metal, and it looks like, if this was possible, their feathers would be made of swords. They are very fierce looking. Larvastar
I'm
goes...
assuming we've seen these before.
Yeah, you might have seen one before. That is true. Larvastar goes to the headbutt, and it startles this bird, and it drops the bag. It drops the bag from 40 feet.
Good
Can
lord.
Quacko yoink the bag
Potentially.
before it hits the ground?
Yeah, give me a dex check for Quacko.
Oh, we're good at those. Oh, we dirty 22.
Yeah. Quacko nimbly uses his leak to scoop up the strap that was not broken from Cindy's backpack and to recover all the items inside and Larvastar. As Quacko does so, around the party plops into the sand 6 Skarmories, and they are screeching and holding their wings out in an aggressive manner. Will the party do anything, or will they be attacked by them?
I want to catch one.
I guess we're scrapping.
Yeah, we're fighting.
Okay, roll initiative.
Okay.
Fight these birds, cowards.
Also, everyone plays Soraro dice in the background because that is what is happening. Really gunning to catch one of these.
I hope you do. Also, like, Larvastar with the Zen Headbutt, like, Let's
Against
go.
a steel type or resisted hit.
Amazing.
It's
We
psychic
love-
type. I
Yeah.
mean, I don't know type.
Zen Headbutt is psychic type, yes.
I have
Oh, is it
one
resisted? I didn't do that math.
Yeah, by
then.
steel. Yeah. But we didn't know what it was. That was up to Rich to identify.
But
that.
it doesn't,
What it was.
because it got the flinch, right? Resisted doesn't matter for the flinch, it just matters for the damage.
So on the natural roll was not 17, so it wouldn't have been a flinch.
Wow. But that doesn't matter because the resisted only counts for damage.
Oh, okay. Either way, it
It's not
dropped
the
it.
plus to
Okay.
hit, yeah.
Yeah. Like I still hit it, and I still did some damage.
Okay, how's our rolls? Sam,
Schmidt's really gunning to catch this, as you can tell by his roll.
yeah. Sam got an 18, so
nice job, Sam.
yeah.
Let's go.
Get a 1. They're going last. They have initiated the encounter, but they are standing at attention. Their feet are in the sand and their wings are outstretched. It looks like they have blades for feathers. What is Sam going to do? Sam's up first. Sam doesn't seem particularly confident, but she's like, well, we're cornered. We have no choice. Come on, Frostbite. And Frostbite comes out and he is immediately unhappy. It is hot and sandy and he's not doing well. And she says, help out with the ice punch. And Frostbite goes for the ice punch. He gets a crit. Whoa, geez. Okay.
Whoa!
He's doesn't like being
He's
threatened.
pissed.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Frostbite's not having a good time. Oh shit. That's actually a freeze.
Oh, shit.
Let's
Go, Frostbite?
Frostbite's
Auger.
popping off. What the heck? Yeah, so Frostbite deals it is not resisted, it is neutral. With the crit, that's gonna be 30 points of ice type damage. And one of the Skarmories, the one that's closest to Sam, just can't move. Just frozen in ice.
In the middle of the desert.
In the middle of the desert, crazy. Pokemon powers do be like that sometimes. That's wild. Sam lets out a cheer. She's very pleased. She says, Frostbite, you did it. And he goes, meh, like a fierce little weasel that did something that he's proud of. Up next is Cindy.
Right. How close are these Skarmory standing?
They
together?
have circled the party. With their wings outstretched, they're pretty big birds. So they're like 10 feet apart. Picture like a clock and every other number is skipped. That's the Skarmories right now.
Okay.
And you guys are the center.
I send out Izzy,
Hello, Izzy. What?
and I say, Izzy, use Dragon Rage,
Woohoo!
which is a devastating flow of arcane energy in a 100 by 5 foot line. So it'll only hit one of them
True.
So resistant.
based on where they're standing.
That is correct. Or, I
Is
mean,
it resisted?
Yes.
I don't think Cindy would know that, would she?
No!
I feel like that's in character.
Cindy canonically is terrible at Pokemon.
and to be fair, in the
Yeah.
games, it's not a bad move because it'd be set damage. But continue the description.
Each creature caught in the blast must make a dex save against the DC, and taking dragon damage on a fail, or half as much on a success.
Okay. I would say it could be possible to hit 2 of them, but it would require taking an attack of opportunity. I want you to know.
I think just hitting one
Okay.
is fine.
Do
There's
you-
enough of us and enough of chaos, I think. It's fine.
correct.
It's a DC 10 dex save.
So if we're looking at a clock, 10 is the frozen one that Sam attacked. You can
Mhm.
target
I feel like
it's
with
12
them
to
surrounding us,
4 6. I don't know.
Oh.
What were you saying? Sorry.
I was saying, like, if they surrounded us, I feel like we would all, like, turn and protect Larvastar, so we're all, like, turned facing
Okay.
one or two of them
Yeah,
at
yeah.
a clip. That's what I'm imagining if we're surrounded.
Yeah. Okay. So we can kind of treat it as like a bulk HP thing too. If you just say, I want to target one, the closest one to me, I'll track it. Don't worry about it.
Yeah, I think the closest one
Okay.
would make the most sense.
It's a save, con save,
Dex save.
dex
DC
save.
10 dex.
Okay. They get a natural 2.
Okay. So they're going to take... The damage just says 2d plus 10? Is it 2d10 or...
Oh, jeez. It is 2d10. Like, there's no bonuses.
That's fine.
Yeah.
That's still pretty good damage. But then it's half, right?
It is resisted, so you're going to roll 1 less dice. So roll 1d10.
1.
1!
They take 1 damage.
1 point of dragon type damage. Hey, it's something. Izzy hasn't been in battle for quite a while. or if at all,
Oh,
ever.
that'd be sick.
At the gym,
Yeah.
I was
right?
going to say, I think it's funny that we're going up against steel types that are weak to fire, and our fire type trader is using dragon moves.
It's called role playing. Okay, that's what it is.
Well,
Okay,
I was like, this move looks sick. Okay, that's
cool.
fine.
I don't have a sheet for Sliggoo yet. If you felt like using it, we're just gonna go off the cookie sheet, and I'll add the stuff that I'll be adding later. So
I feel like all the stuff is similar, except I feel like bubble would probably be changed to
that is correct.
something less bubbly, more fiery.
Okay, Elodie, what are you doing?
Cool. I'm going to pull out bubblegum, my Brio,
Cool.
and probably use icy wind on the closest bird.
Okay, that's a save, correct?
No, I think I rolled for that.
Well, let's see it.
I rolled an 11.
An 11 does not break the armor class of a Skarmory. Unfortunately,
No.
Briona uses Icy Wind for the first time. Shoots out some cold air at these metal birds, but the wind whips it away, and the Skarmory that was targeted is completely unfazed. Gimli, what does Gimli do in this situation?
So we're sending out Toidle and Lasagna.
Total lasagna, hit the field.
Toidle is going to flame wheel a different Skarmory.
Okay.
That is, whatever. We can target the 8 o'clock one, I guess.
Yep.
I'll probably face the 8 o'clock in the 6 or something because
Sure.
I was in the back. So
Yep, I like that.
so yeah, we're going for flame wheel. That is a Dex 15 save.
Okay. They get 16.
Oh, just passed it. So
Yeah.
they take half damage from that instead.
And it is super
Um,
effective. So you'll just roll.
Normal.
No, you'll roll double the dice and then divide that by 2. Or you could roll normal, actually. Yeah, up to you.
Yeah, then divide the bonus, I guess, by 2. So it'd be like +3. So 2d8 +3.
Yeah, that
that
works. No, yeah, you're right. That's the correct way to do it.
Okay, so 7 damage there.
Okay, pretty good.
And then I'll have Lasagna use Smackdown on the 6 o'clock one.
Ooh, fun.
That is a 23.
Nice. That does in fact connect.
Oh, good. I was like, does that break the armor class?
Hey, They're steel types. Okay.
Yeah, so it is resisted,
Uh-huh.
but no, it's neutral.
It's
Yeah,
neutral.
it's neutral.
Yep.
Yeah, I'm being dumb. But they also lose all flying attributes.
That's true.
So they hit the ground, lose all flying attributes, take 2d6 + 5. Okay. 10 damage.
10 points of damage as Lasagna fires off a very deliberate rock right at one of the Skarmories, and the way that it impacts with its body, it chunks its wing. It seems like it's going to have a hard time flying for a little bit. Very impressive. Anything else for Gimli?
Yep, that's it.
Cool. Now we do Schmidt.
Alrighty. Where's Quacko in this situation?
Quacko is standing by your side.
Okay, he made it back.
Yes.
Okay. All right. We are going to say, "I'm sorry, Quacko," and then we are going to yoink his goggles off him and say, "Keep your eyes closed." And then I'm going to send out Meryl Cheap,
Okay.
and I'm going to put the goggles on them.
Okay.
Is that my whole turn?
Yeah. I'm sorry.
Okay, that's what I figured.
Okay. Cool.
I'm glad it wasn't like Quacko was still flying back with the backpack.
No. Yeah.
Because that
Larvitar and Backpack have been returned to Cindy, and
That would have been like 2 turns of crap to have
yes,
to do.
yes. Okay.
All right.
Meryl Cheap hits the
I'm
field.
also like maybe putting my hands over Quacko's eyes if that helps.
Sure. Yeah. It is the Skarmory's turn. There are 6 of them. One is frozen. Frozen solid. What are my rules for freeze? Freeze, incapacitated, restrained, so you get advantage on attacking it, of course.
Double checking something. Toidle's out. Does that clear up some of the sand for us, or is it just natural so it doesn't get weeded out by drought?
That's interesting. That's a good question.
Yeah.
It's tricky because I'm gonna say it helps Toidle. And
Okay.
I'm gonna say let's give I think it just helps Toidle. I think
Okay.
I think that's the
So-
way to do it.
Okay.
If
So for
it
five
was if the move Sandstorm was active or like Sandstream from a Pokemon, yes. But the fact that you're in it, like the naturally occurring one, I don't
Right.
know.
Yeah, I was curious how we think that would work. That seems fair.
Yeah, good question. So the frozen Skarmory is going to attempt to break free of the ice with a strength save of a DC plus the proficiency bonus of the creature that caused the status. Why is this so much math? Okay, Weavile's proficiency bonus is 3, so this DC 13. Okay. They get a natural 1. They stay frozen. Incredible. The remaining 5 Skarmory, for those who are unaware in this lore, because I am literally making it up, Skarmory are opportunists, and when they are not scavenging, they are pack hunters. The 5 that are remaining feast their eyes on what they deem to be the most threatening target, which is Symmetra's Weavile. They flap their wings, the ones that can fly, so actually only 4 of them are going to be running over, and they're going to be doing a coordinated steel wing attack. That does in fact hit, as 4 Skarmories fly over and slash into Weavile for super effective damage. How much damage? Yes, Weavile is a one-shot. Weavile is out.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
Frostbite gets all cut up by blades of steel. The one Skarmory that cannot move looks at, going to roll a dice, Toidle, and screeches and flaps its wings, and it launches off an air cutter to hit 18.
18 does hit, but I'm going to. Can I do the? Oh, so yeah, I'll withdraw. To
Withdraw.
prevent that. Yeah.
Nice. That increases your armor class, and then you end up
To 19.
Yeah, you end up not taking damage. Excellent. Fun fact, friends. This is the first time that we are in a sandstorm and we are in combat. I will forgive Meryl Cheap's sand damage and Toidle's sand damage because Toidle has a little control of the weather around itself.
And Lasagna's immune, right?
Yep, Lasagna's immune. Lasagna actually gets a bonus. I don't know if we've discussed it.
We have not. I don't know what the bonus is.
Rock types gain advantage on saving throws in the sand.
Okay, cool.
Which is fun and good.
That is cool.
So anything that's not rock, ground, or steel or wearing goggles is going to be taking a dive damage closest to their level, which is probably a D6, right?
Yep.
For everyone? Okay.
Izzy is
That's-
level 4.
Okay. I might just roll the damage just so it's consistent for everyone. Is that all right? Okay. So everyone who's not Izzy is going to take 3 points of sand damage. Izzy is going to take 2.
Great.
Please notate that if they're not a rock, ground, or steel type, or Meryl Cheap, or Toidle.
Quacko buddy, I'm sorry.
Yeah, Quacko's hanging in there. We could, up to Cindy, we could have Larvastar hide in the backpack, in which case Larvastar would not be.
Oh, yeah. I think Larvastar would want to hide in the backpack as much as possible.
Larvastar is
also.
effectively out of combat, correct? Like you're not gonna.
Yeah,
Okay.
no.
Cool.
Unless I pull her out, in which case that would make sense that she would start taking damage. But
And Aubergine can cover up, I'm assuming, and Bean doesn't give a shit. So
Bean doesn't give a shit and is also in a Pokeball now.
Oh. right, I forgot about that.
Bean's in the party now.
Yeah, true. Totally. What ball did you give him?
Premier.
That's awesome. I forgot about that. Hell yeah. I have to take better notes. Okay, cool. Back to the top. Symmetra's friend was knocked out. She returns Frostbite to the Pokeball, and she clutches her mysterious Pokeball, and she says, please, Cause, we're in danger. I need you. No response. Nothing happens. I believe next is Cindy.
Yep.
And then Gimli.
All right. So are are all the other like non-frozen Skarmory except the one that attacked Gimli like all together in a cluster?
They've returned to their circled formation in the sand.
Okay. All right. I'm gonna have Izzy use Ember on the closest one.
Okay, cool. We'll just say for ease that it's not the frozen one, unless you want it to be. You have an advantage to hit the frozen one.
I might need the advantage to hit. I'll hit the frozen one.
Okay, roll to hit. Or is it a save?
Ember's a roll to hit.
Okay.
That would be a 14 or a 16 plus 4. Dirty 20.
Okay, yeah. Ember connects, deals. You can roll for damage. And I'm sure the party is very sad because
1d6 plus Oh, it didn't burn them because it wasn't a nat 19 or 20
That
on
is
the
true.
die.
Did not burn them. It does thaw the freeze. The Skarmory is no longer frozen.
You just want to shoot the frozen.
Why am I
Was
like
there
this?
one that literally had like a flame chunk taken out of its wing?
No, that was a rock chunk.
Okay.
It got dented. It cannot fly.
There's so many other Skarmory targets.
2
If you wanted the
plus
advantage to hit, it's fair. It's an easier target.
2 plus 4 is 6. 6 damage.
Worth it.
But is it double damage? Because it's
It's double the dice. It's super effective.
Double dice,
Oh,
yeah, double damage.
let me add one more dice. So 5 plus 4 is 9.
Hey, look at that. Izzy's gained some combat experience against the easy targets. So now you are faced against 5, some are slightly damaged regular Skarmory, and 1 Skarmory that cannot fly at the moment, but is still fully active. They are... I don't want to exaggerate. I was going to say they're starting to get tired. They're not. They're chilling. They're still scrapping. They want a meal. Anything else for Cindy?
I don't know. I'm trying to think like if sending anyone else out would be like beneficial, but I think for now, no.
Okay, yeah. With you just only commanding Izzy, Cindy is able to do things if you want Cindy to make a check or move somewhere or nothing. That's fine too.
Can I try to intimidate the Skarmory?
Cindy?
Like, hey, leave me alone.
Sure, yeah. It's going to be hard,
Alright.
but you can definitely try.
Understandable.
Yeah,
Understandable.
they're scary, dude.
They tried to take my baby.
I know. Skarmory, big scary.
Intimidation is charisma. That's an 8.
8. What does Cindy shout at the Skarmory or do?
Leave my baby alone.
This is not effective. In fact, it causes 2 of them to feast their eyes once again on Cindy's backpack. Gimli.
Right. Okay. So let's try
Alright.
to, on the Skarmory that was just thawed out for some reason, let's try to Rock Tomb it to re-imprison it.
Okay, cool.
So Total's going to throw a Rock Tomb at it. This is a DC strength check 15.
Okay, they get 13.
Okay, they fail.
The tomb is successful.
Yes, so they are currently restrained, and they can attempt to escape their following turns, and I can continue to move otherwise.
That is true.
Okay. Lower that to 9, and then they take 2d8 plus 4. That is 14 damage.
Wow, not bad. Yeah. This was Total, correct?
Yes.
Yeah, Total shoots out some rocks at the Skarmory that was recently thawed and is once again imprisoned. It is more aware, it is more conscious, but it's going to have a hard time moving around. Gimli over here doing some like crowd control work. Pretty cool. Making sure that these birds can't get up to what they want to get up to. Very good. Lasagna, I'm assuming?
Lasagna's going to continue sniping and smacking them down.
Okay.
We're going to pick another vulnerable. I know they're in like the collective of the 4, so we're going to target one of them. I
Okay.
don't know how we want to designate that, but we're going to shoot at one of those. You can only target one of them, basically.
Sure. Yeah, I can track that.
Yeah. Let me check. So, okay. Just simple. Oh, that's not hitting. Okay. It's a 10.
Yeah, 10 does
Something like
not connect.
Yep.
Lasagna summons a rock from its gemstone shell and launches it towards the Skarmory, and the Skarmory just dips out of the way. Standing on the ground, dexterously dodges its head. It does not connect.
Doing your best, Lasagna. All right. That is it for me.
Okay. Elodie, what are you doing?
Cool. First, I'm going to have Bubblegum use my ability, which is known as Elodie's Party Time,
Uh-huh.
to serenade. I think we're gonna go for Toidle. Toidle's still chugging, right?
Mm-hmm.
Sing a beautiful little song for Toidle to invigorate. You now have a D8 that you can use however you please.
For those who are curious, us players as well as anyone listening, if Kira wants to include it, we have upgraded Elodie's Senspiration ability to not just be scent based, and she is charismatic enough and her Pokemon are performative enough that she can use them to grant essentially bardic inspiration. So there you go. You got that tracked, Gimli?
Yep.
Cool.
Bubblegum is now going to go for another icy wind
Okay.
towards.
There's a tuned one,
Um,
a smacked down one,
right.
and then 4 regular ones. So the Tombed one you'll be able to hit easier. The Smackdown one can't fly, but I'm gonna give it its same armor class, of course.
I'll go for the Tombed one.
Okay, that should give you advantage or disadvantage if they're saving.
I am rolling, so I will have advantage.
Cool.
I'm guessing a 14 does not hit.
Yeah, it does not, unfortunately, even with advantage.
No.
Yeah, the Tombed Skarmory. Again, the wind is just so whipping. It's really hard to control anything that is of an airy nature of sorts at the moment, and the Icy Wind does not connect, unfortunately. Anything else for Elodie?
That will be all.
Okay. Party time is a bonus action, right?
Yes.
Cool.
As far as I'm aware.
Yeah, it should be. Nice. Cool. Schmidt.
Cool. So I'm gonna send out my ground type Jessica.
Very cool.
Synergy time.
Yeah, and then I'm gonna hit that helping hand onto Meryl Cheap.
Okay.
And then is there still one prone with rocks?
It is restrained.
It's
Also,
One that's restrained and one that's smacked down.
Yes.
So it's on
Okay.
the ground. It's not flying.
yeah.
Which
And-
one has the less HP?
Yes, the restrained one.
Okay.
Definitely. Took a
I'm
crit
gonna hit
punch and then a
That
rock.
one with a good old fashioned flame charge.
Nice. Well, good old fashioned. This is the first time we're using it. But yeah, let's see it. You've advantage to hit.
Advantage to hit. Well, I crit my first one, so.
Well, there we go. Meryl Cheap donning the cool ass special glasses that Schmidt got from the Rite of Learning, and with Jessica immediately hitting the field and doing a little dance for encouragement, gets an incredibly strong attack. Actually, super effective crit flame charge. Double the dice and add default damage that is the double dice total. That's how we do it, right? Super effective crits are broken. Yes.
Wait, what?
Yeah.
Yeah. So
Effective-
what's the damage calc on flame charge? Like, what's the roll?
It's 2d6 plus 6. 2d6 plus 6. Yeah.
Okay, so that's
4d6.
Yeah, plus 6 because we're doubling the dice. What's that's 30. So you automatically deal 30 damage. Now roll super effective damage.
Okay.
It's
I rolled
broken.
11.
11. Okay, so
Mhm.
a total of 41.
On four
Yeah.
on 4d6 plus 6, you rolled 11?
That's really low, but it could happen.
4, 1, 5, 1. Yeah.
Oh, okay.
I got 2 ones. Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Hey, the crit helps out though.
Yeah.
Yep.
The
That's
restraint.
still 44 like fucking damage.
Yeah, for the first attack that Meryl Cheap used. Also, the first thing that
Wait,
Meryl
that's-
Cheap. Sorry.
That was just the dice roll. Do I still add the plus 6 to that?
Yeah, of course.
So that's 17 damage.
Yeah, look at that. We'll say 47 points of fire type damage. The first thing that Meryl Cheap did was crit a dex check to retrieve the artifact. Now it crits its flame charge.
2 crits.
Yeah, Meryl Cheap's going crazy. Yeah, a huge burst of damage as you witness as Meryl Cheap just its body, like, it charges so fast towards the Skarmory that flames appear around its body, charges right into it, deals a whole bunch of damage. The restrained Skarmory is not knocked out, but is panting heavily. It cannot move. It is suffering. It's having a straight up bad time. Nicely done.
Okay. Is that the end of my turn?
It is. For clarity, sending out Patricia.
Jessica was my action.
Jessica, yes.
Okay.
And I wouldn't have allowed an attack, but Helping Hand's a bonus action, right? So I will
Yes,
give that.
helping hand is a bonus.
I'll
action.
give that to you. I think that's fair.
That's what I was accounting on.
Okay, cool.
Mhm.
Now it's the baddies' turns. The restrained Skarmory that's in a lot of pain is going to try to break free of the rocks. What was the DC of the move again?
15.
15. They get a 12. Unfortunately, they are still restrained. Now, the other 5, what are they going to do? Coordinated attack. Who are they going to target? I think they've identified their next threat to be Meryl Cheap. They are.
I did it to myself.
They are going to do a coordinated. The move is technically Fury Attack, but I'm not rolling that much dice, so I'll upgrade it. We'll call it Slash. How's that? That's great. A coordinated slashing of their wings into Meryl Cheap to hit. That's a crit.
Oh my god.
It wasn't even a slash crit. That was a natural 20. Let's roll this. This is rough. How much HP does Meryl Cheap have?
66.
66.
Yeah.
Yeah, this move deals Oof. Yeah, that's 72 points of normal type damage. As for Skarmory, slash. And Meryl Cheap just feathers get all cut up and is immediately one shot. It seems like every chance that these guys get, the Skarmorys are going to try and take a life, so to speak. So Meryl Cheap is knocked out.
Okay.
All right. The one that can't fly starts walking. It walks right up to who's the caboose? Gimli.
If they were, how were there 5 attacks then?
Sorry, 4 attacks. I said the wrong number.
Oh, okay, but that was accounted for.
Yes, it was.
Okay.
Yes, I was just reading the wrong number.
Uh-oh.
Yeah, no. The one that does not move starts walking towards. It's navigating towards the center of the group, and it is standing like 5 feet in front of Gimli, and that's all it does. It walks forward.
Oh, yikes.
Sam's turn. Sam is stressed. She goes into her bag and she pulls out some super potions. And she looks around and she looks for injured Pokemon, and she doesn't identify any? Question mark? Someone's they've taken sand damage, but everyone that's been attacked has been knocked down in 1 hit. So she's just at the ready to be a healer, basically. Cindy.
All right. How many Skarmory could I hit with like a 15-foot range move?
Ooh. I'm gonna use my grid paper on my doodle.
They're all kind of clumped, aren't they?
Yeah. One of them is
Are they
moving.
still clumped?
Yeah, they're in a circle around you. They're trying to cut you off. You could hit 2 or 3 of them. If you hit the smackdown one, you can hit 3. If you include the smackdown one in your group, you'll hit 3.
Okay. I will use poison gas, which Izzy has a ability corrosion, so
True.
that if they're immune to poison moves due to being steel type, they're no longer immune.
That's
There's
true.
no immunities, right? Well, they can
That's
be
pretty
There
sick,
is.
yeah.
Yeah.
That's pretty.
What?
Go on. You are correct.
You're good.
Okay. So I'm trying to read like the description. So it creates a fog of poison gas in a 15-foot radius within range.
Mhm.
Creatures that begin their turn in the area take poison damage and must succeed on a con save.
Yep.
Or be poisoned.
Yeah, so you've created an effect on the field, basically. I know Brione's Icy Wind isn't really working, but we're going to say that this is a heavy kind of gas. So we will say that it's there, and when their turn begins, they will make con checks to not be poisoned. What's the DC for that?
11.
Okay. It does
But
say.
it says if they begin their turn in that area, they take poison damage.
Oh, so this is connecting. It's not just a field effect.
Yes.
Okay,
So
cool.
they'll take poison damage, but if they fail the DC 11 con save,
Mm-hmm.
they'll be poisoned.
Got it. Okay, so I'm going to roll for 3 of them. You said it's 11 con?
At the start of their turn.
Is it?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
It's a confusing
So at the
check.
beginning of their turn,
At
if
the
they're
beginning of
in
their
the area,
Okay.
they take poison. So like regardless, they take poison
Okay.
damage.
Because they are standing, they will. Cool. That will happen.
It's 1d4 plus 3 damage. You want me to roll that now, just that way you have it for
Sure. 'Cause-
1d. That's not much.
Yeah.
3 plus 3, 6.
Hey, Izzy's all about the chipping away. That's great. And then
So it's 6 damage at the start of their turn, and if they fail
their con saves.
the DC 11 con save, they'll be
Perfect.
poisoned.
Got it. Cool. Poison is better in D&D than it is in Pokemon, as a heads up. So that's very good.
Yeah.
Anything else for Cindy?
I think that's it.
Gimli, combat time.
All right, combat time.
Okay.
All of the Skarmorys are at like moderate health, except for the Tombed one. The Tombed one is close to being knocked out.
I guess start controlling these Skarmory. We're gonna rock tomb another one that's like flying around with the pack.
Okay.
Again, 15 strength.
I will say if it connects, we can keep the other one restrained, but you won't be able to do free damage to it. Is that fair?
Yeah, it's fine.
Okay.
Yeah,
Cool.
that's part of the move. So like I would have to use my move to do that.
Awesome.
So that
Cool.
seems right.
They get a natural 6. They will not be saving.
Okay. They are also pinned.
2 of the Skarmorys are now restrained. What's the damage looking like?
13.
13. Wow. Nice. That's pretty good. Yeah. So now, yet again, another Skarmory is trapped in rocks, and we'll need to make a strength check to see if it can break free.
Continuing the smackdown procedure, we're trying to control this crowd.
Yeah, this is sick.
So one of
Just
them
be
is
careful
like,
one standing like 5 feet away from you.
That's true.
Just
Yeah.
to keep that in mind.
You can punch it.
I can't do it. I wish I could do an action. I would punch it.
Yeah.
Turn around and knock it out.
To be fair, punching a Skarmory sounds like a bad idea, but yes.
Yeah, it
Skarmory.
is Gimli though.
True.
Hit it with the pickaxe.
Listen, if I
With the
had actions, I would have tried to mount it and wrest it to the ground. So, but I don't have actions. 'cause I'm using
You
two for fun,
can hold Lasagna's action. You can do it if you want.
so.
If you
I
want
don't-
Lasagna to stand by, you could try it.
Can I strike down the Skarmory that's standing? Just try to pin it.
Yeah, you could grapple it. If you
Oh, yeah.
don't give a command to Lasagna, you can try it.
Yeah. Okay, I'll do that.
Okay.
That's more fun. Yeah, I'm gonna try to
Are we gonna
possibly-
are we gonna call it a grapple?
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah.
So
Make it's contested strength.
Big die.
Can I
Give him the
strike-
chair.
That's my athletics, right? Do I get that?
Yeah.
Okay.
And they'll get it too, but I don't think they are proficient. Ooh, they have a nice bonus actually. Damn.
I rolled really poorly, but since I have a plus, I got 13.
Ooh, they rolled really poorly and they have a good bonus. They got a 9.
Nice.
Gimli is holding and in charge of a Skarmory right now.
You're mine.
What's your aim here? You want to pin it? So you said you want to mount it, like you want to get behind it.
Well, I thought it was bigger than me, so I can't really just unless I really wrestled it to the ground.
Yeah.
Is Skarmory bigger than me? Yeah, Skarmory is definitely bigger than me.
I want to say you're about the same size. Let me see.
Really? Skarmory just feels so menacing, I guess, that
It
it's
is.
Well, we didn't encounter like a super big one.
It's smaller than you think. Yeah.
It's smaller than you think. It is bigger than Gimli because
It is
Gimli's
bigger
small.
than me. I'll just
Yes.
wrestle to the ground. Yeah, I
Okay.
can't mount that thing.
Cool.
Yeah, 5'7".
5'7". It is taller than me, but I'll wrestle to the ground.
Great mental image, though. That's fantastic.
Oh!
I'm taking the Pokemon battle into my own hands. Because the Skarmory is grappled, it will have to try and break free if it wants to do anything on this turn. And I'm assuming now that Gimli's doing that, his turn's done, right?
Yes.
Lasagna is thrilled by the sight of this. Lasagna is not upset that they didn't get to attack because Gimli is wrestling. It's pretty neat.
Just served to inspire my gang.
Yeah, absolutely.
Do that.
Elodie,
That's me.
yes.
I be able to pull out grape juice.
Sure. You are entering double battle phase.
Let's go.
Grape juice can do something with the bonus action, but will not attack when you send it out.
Okay.
Unless you want to hold Brione's attack.
Yeah, I'll hold Brion's attack this turn and have just grape juice attack this turn.
Okay.
First, I actually will use bonus action to use another Elodie's party time.
Cool.
I'll have Bubblegum do that again.
Okay.
Sing to Izzy this time.
Okay.
So Izzy now has a D8.
Izzy gets a D8 of inspiration to apply to any roll. Pretty cool. Or any attack roll or check, right? It doesn't say damage, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's just any roll.
Okay. Oh, okay. Whatever the rules say.
What I have.
Yes.
I don't know.
It's whatever Bardic Inspiration is. So
Yes. And then I will have grape juice go for. So how many are currently unrestrained? Or where are they? The ones that
Okay.
aren't.
So this is my map. 2 of them are tombed. One of them
Right.
is smacked down. One of them is being wrestled by Gimli.
That's the one that is SmackDown.
Oh, true. Yes, my bad.
Yeah.
Yes, that is true. So yeah, so 2 are tombed and 1 is smacked down and grappled, and then
Okay.
there are 3 more, and one of the tombed ones is very weak.
I'm going to go for a whirlpool onto the closest unrestrained one.
Okay.
So I'm going to roll that. I'm guessing a 10 does not hit.
It does not, unfortunately.
Roll my rolls. My
Oh.
roll.
It's okay. We're getting some supporty stuff. It's good. It's happening.
Exactly.
Yeah. Grape juice, by the way, is handling the desert pretty well. I forgot to roll for sand damage, but that's my bad, so I won't punish you guys for that. But grape juice is doing fine. As a muddy kind of friend, the sand is not a big deal. Schmidt.
Okay. I've got some bullshit I want to try.
I'm so ready. Let's see the bullshit.
Ready. Love it.
Okay. So how many items can I pull out at a time?
It depends on the size of them.
Okay.
You would probably tell me what you want, and you'll make a dexterity check if it seems hard, and the DC
Okay,
will be determined by the items.
Here's what I want to do with my whole turn.
Uh-huh.
I'll just lay it out for you before we do any rolls or anything.
Okay.
I want to use a max revive on Meryl Cheap.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
I want to use 3 Altaria plushies, and I want Jessica to use Hurricane on them, not to like destroy them, but to send them flying at the Skarmory, so the Skarmory attack them instead of any of our people.
Ooh.
And then I also want Meryl Cheap to attack.
Yeah. That is a lot.
That is a lot.
In your max reviving Meryl Cheap?
Max revive, yeah.
Okay. I'm going to say have Schmidt make a dex check. You can do all of those things except if you don't get an 18, 19, 18 or higher, Meryl Cheap will not attack. Is that fair?
Okay.
Because you're just reviving it and then you're like, go do a
16.
thing.
Okay.
16. Yeah.
Okay.
So,
Yeah. I got it.
okay. You do those other
So
things though.
We get the revive, and then we get we're sending the Altaria plushies at them to distract them.
Okay. Yeah, and they're just kind of like whipping around in the wind and stuff, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, so they're going to be distracted and may not attack as coordinated, and they're going to have a secret modifier that they're going to be less likely to hit, basically. So good. Nicely done.
Hell yeah.
That's awesome.
We'll say that they stay in the air for 2 or 3 turns, probably.
I was gonna say, okay, yeah. I was gonna say until they get attacked, because they're probably gonna get ripped to shreds.
Yeah, there's that too. If they get
distracted.
if they're connected, then they're gone. But because it's for Hurricane, does it say it's concentration or something?
Hurricane. Each creature in a targeted circle must make a strength save.
Nothing about concentration.
They fail by
It's just
5 or
an effect.
more. Target knocked prone. Targets have advantage. Save in harsh sunlight, and disadvantage at rain.
Okay.
Doesn't say anything about sand.
Okay, the sand is fine. My concern is like if it's like a spell like a wizard does in D&D, they can focus and keep it going, but I don't think that's how this works. I think you summon it.
There's nothing mentioned there.
Okay, cool. Yeah, it just is there. So yeah, we'll say 2 or 3 turns. Cool. Nice. That's a very exciting turn. You all witness as Schmidt pulls a bunch of shit out of his bag, quickly heals up Meryl Cheap, and Meryl Cheap is raring to go, just perks right up. Max Revive consumed, and then throws out a few Altaria plushies, and Jessica spins them around in the wind, and they are quite distracting. They kind of, with how hard it is to see out here, they kind of look like little Swabloos, which is perfect prey for a Skarmory. So pretty cool. Nicely done. Okay. Speaking of Skarmories, it's their turn. I think it would be more fun to start. Okay, so 3 of them are currently contained by something, so they're all going to try to not be. First up is the weaker Tombed Skarmory, trying to make a strength check. Natural 2, rolling poorly. They can't break free of the rocks. The healthier Rock Tombed one, trying to break free of the rocks, gets a crit. They shrug the rocks off, they extend their wings, and the blades slice them open, and they're going to be ready for movement. And then the one that is wrestling Gimli...
Still contest.
Yeah, they do want to break free, but my question
you
is...
gotta fight me for it. It's not like just thing, so...
Yeah, and that is their action. So yeah, it's another contested strength check.
Got a 13?
They got a 15 with their bonus.
Okay.
So...
wait, can I... Oh, I can add my... Oh, no, I don't have Bardic on this guy. I'm me. I don't have that.
Yeah, correct.
Never mind. Yeah.
Yep. So they're still standing at attention. They break free from your grasp and they shriek at Gimli. They go, "Wah!" They're very upset and they extend their wings and they're staring you down. But they have their eyes on a different prize as well. They're not going to like go crazy or go anywhere or do anything. So I think D&D has so many rules. I gotta look at this. I'm going to say that the Skarmory that just broke free from Rock Tomb won't be able to move, but it could attack at a distance or something. So I'm going to do that for them. The one that's grappled can't do anything. The one that tried to break free but can't do anything. So I'm going to get... and now I'm going to give them some wisdom checks to see if they can differentiate the Pokédolls from their actual threats, because they are hungry and they see little birds flying around. So yeah, okay. 2 out of the 3 Skarmory that could do something here are distracted by the flying Altaria plushies, and they're going to try to attack them with their beaks. One misses, and the other one hits. So one of the Altaria plushies is ripped to shreds as the Skarmory is like, wait, this isn't real. And they just tear it up with their beaks and their talons. The other one goes for it and it misses and starts chasing it around. It's a little distracted right now. So only one Skarmory is able to attack here, which is very impressive. Who are they targeting? Let's see. They are trying to move towards the backpack where the bug is. They want to eat the bug. They move around Gimli and are going to provoke 2 attacks of opportunity. I'm going to say that if Gimli wants to, he can physically strike the Skarmory, and Izzy can also get a free attack potentially here. So I want you guys to prepare that if you wish.
I don't have my pickaxe out. Can I hit him with my pickaxe? It's pretty always available.
What's the D&D rules for donning equipment? I think that takes an action, right?
It does take an action, so I can't do that. I have to punch it.
Yeah. Which you could. I mean,
I guess I'll punch the Skarmory.
Okay. Improvised attack. Let's see it.
What's the damage on that? I don't have any notes for this.
I think it's a D6 plus your athletics, or no, your strength. Sorry,
My strength. Okay.
Yeah.
D6.
What did you hit though?
Oh, I had 17.
That meets the armor class. You're punching a bird. How much damage did you
Nice. 6.
Okay, sure. Why not?
What damage type is this? Is this just normal? Like,
do we want to count it as normal or just like typeless? Is my question.
I don't know. Person punching a Pokemon is.
Gosh, I don't know either. It's hilarious.
There's no rules for this.
Yeah, give me.
Fighting?
What do you guys think? It's a homebrew. Should it be resisted or not?
I think just typeless.
Okay,
Typeless, yeah.
it's not much.
Treat it like struggle or something.
Yeah,
There's also like if we got attacked by
it's
a
typeless.
Pokemon,
Yeah, that's true.
It is typeless damage.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's fair. Yeah. Gimli punches a bird, a metal bird. It hurts. It's not ideal, but it's like hilarious. Like you guys are in a
Lasagna
Pokemon
continuing
battle.
to be inspired.
Yeah, Lasagna's like loving this.
That's what I've wanted to do with Pokemon battles for years of my life.
Yeah, this is hilarious.
Start throwing hands.
Gimli was wrestling one, and then one tries to move past him, and he just punches it in the beak. It's not super phased, but it's just like really like this little guy just hit me, you know? Like the Skarmories are bigger than Gimli, and Gimli's just scrapping. That's so funny. Okay, cool.
And Izzy would use Ember
Okay, cool.
as an attack opportunity.
Yep. Roll to hit.
Dirty 20.
Yeah, that connects.
It doesn't burn,
Right.
but it's 2d6 because it's super effective.
Mm-hmm. That's correct.
7 plus 4, 11 damage.
Nice. Let's go. Yeah, this Skarmory that wants this little snack that's hiding in Cindy's bag really getting beat up for trying to make the move towards it. It is not super thrilled with his HP amount right now. Nicely done. All right, combat's still going. We're still in it. Sam, holding the potions, looking around, seeing if there's someone to heal. I don't think that there's a Pokemon that really makes sense to be healing at the moment. So,
Did you do the poison stuff for the Skarmory?
oh, I forgot. You're right. Good thing Sam isn't doing anything. We need to do sand damage for everyone too. I'm going to D6 for everyone that's not Toidle or Male Cheap, who's not Rock Ground or Steel, or wearing goggles.
Grape juice.
Grape juice, true. Grape juice is immune. Everyone else takes 2. Is that even anyone? Is there a Quacko? Is Quacko?
Schmidt and Quacko, yeah.
Bubblegum.
Bubblegum, correct. Yeah, they take 2. Izzy takes 3. Izzy's taking more this time. Okay. Con saves for the 3 Skarmories that are in range of the poison gas. This is a complicated encounter. So one of them passes. One of them passes. It's DC 11, right?
Yes.
Yes, they got a 16, a 13, and a 2. Which one is going to be poisoned? I'm going to give the poison status to the one that is at the bottom of my list, and it's the one that is not restrained and is not fighting Gimli. So how do we all feel about that?
Sure.
That's fine.
Okay.
Yeah.
Cool. Gonna update my notes here.
Poisoned now.
Yes, there's one that is poisoned. Okay. Drawing.
Awesome.
Yeah, I'm drawing a picture here. Okay. So, according to my notes, what I have, we have 2 that have been restrained from Rock Tomb, but one of them broke free. We have one moving in to try and eat Larvestar. We have one that is squaring off with Gimli that can't fly because it's been smacked down. And we have one that's been poisoned in the poison cloud. And then I should have one Skarmory that's uninhibited by anything. Is that correct? Everyone has that? I'm the DM, but I'm just checking.
Everyone put that down.
Yeah.
That sounds right.
Yes,
Yeah,
that is where I'm at. Cool. 2 of them are at pretty low health. The rest of them have taken at least some damage, but they're still kicking. Wow, combat. Look at us being gamers. Sam is ready to heal. No one's doing anything. Yeah, why not? I'm going to give her some inventory.
She what?
I'm going to give her some inventory.
Oh.
I want her to be helpful here. Yeah, why not? Sure, this is sick. Sam goes into her bag and she has, just like for safety and security, she has a pepper spray for when she's traveling alone. So she will approach the Skarmory that is trying to get into Cindy's bag that was just hit by Izzy and Gimli, and it's going to try and spray in the face.
That's awesome.
Yeah. Skarmory's going to make a Constitution save. And they fail. They are blinded.
They're pepper sprayed.
Yes. So
Great.
Gimli just punched a
As
bird.
a bonus action,
and then got
can I call her a badass?
Yeah, you can do that. She says thanks because she's not trying to punch the bird. But man, this is hilarious. Just in the desert fighting these birds. Great, love it. That's her turn. The Skarmory that is in between Izzy and Gimli, that is approaching Larvesta, is blinded. So everyone knows. Wow, there's a lot of effects going on. I'm glad I'm taking notes. Cindy.
All right. I am going to Ember, the one that's still really close. That's blinded.
Okay, cool. Go for it. I don't think blinded introduces advantage, does it?
It doesn't hit. I rolled a 2, even +4. That doesn't hit.
Oh, it has advantage. It has advantage. I looked at my own
Oh,
notes.
okay.
It does.
Well, that's a 1. It doesn't hit.
It doesn't hit. Izzy. It's hard to see in the sand. Anything else for Cindy?
Can I punch it?
Do you really want to? I mean, yes, you can. I shouldn't question your choices. You are the player. You can do whatever you want. Because
All right.
only Izzy's in combat, correct?
Yes.
Yeah, you can punch a bird.
All right. Is that strength?
We could make a dex if your dex is higher.
My dex is a positive
Yeah.
versus a negative.
Yeah,
So, yeah.
We can do dex for you. That's fine.
Oh, is it with advantage because it's still blinded or no?
If you're going to hit the
Yep.
blinded one, yeah, sure.
Yeah, I'm trying to hit the one that's trying to get to my bag.
Okay.
I rolled a 14, but I remembered that I have my D8.
Yeah, if you...
Oh,
that was given to
Izzy
Izzy.
has it.
Yeah, yeah.
Pokemon. Yeah, it's on your Pokemon.
That was before advantage, so that would have been a 15 to hit.
Mm-hmm.
And let's see what the other one is. That's less.
Okay. 15 is not enough. Cindy goes, hey-ya! And strikes the blinded Skarmory, and it just clinks off, and her hand kind of hurts. She doesn't take damage, but...
It did not go well.
Yeah. Lasagna's into it, though. Lasagna's like, got his little crab claws in the air. He's crab raven. He's like, look at this. We're fighting.
This is crap, Raven.
Yeah. It's good. I think that's it for Cindy, right?
Yes.
Okay, Gimli, what are you doing? You gonna scrap?
Yeah.
Start raving with them. I will say, if lasagna's crab raving, does Jessica's dancer also make it crab raving?
For flavor, yes. Jessica's dancer procs and is also crab raving.
Lasagna or crab raving.
Yeah. There's no additional effects besides that lasagna is more stoked.
I'm dying.
Oh, great! Okay, so Tortle is going to go for a flame wheel
Okay.
on, let's see,
Okay.
the one that broke out of the rock tomb that just happened.
Understood. I'm tracking that one. Cool.
Yes. Okay. So it's a deck save 15.
Okay. They get 12.
Okay. So they take 4d8 plus 7 for super effective.
That is correct.
In drought, what is the bonus that gets added to that? Because Toidle is in harsh sunlight technically, so
That
the
is
fire
true.
attacks deal an additional flat amount of damage based on my proficiency bonus.
Uh-huh.
So is that 5?
Harsh sunlight. Fire type attacks deal additional flat damage equal to the user's proficiency bonus. So an additional 3 damage, I think.
Yes.
Okay.
Okay.
Yeah, we'll take that.
So it's that plus an additional 10. So 22 damage.
That's excellent. What's the burn chance on that?
There is no burn chance.
Okay. This is the one that's been tombed already, right?
No. That was the one that busted out of the entombment.
Right, but it has been tombed, correct? Before?
It has been tombed.
Yeah.
Yes.
It is knocked out. Congratulations.
Woo!
1 Skarmory down. Excellent.
Let's go.
The flame wheel connects and it burns just right. Skarmory collapses into the sand. It is exhausted. Defeated. Nicely done. We can take an action either for Gimli or Lasagna.
I don't think I need to wrestle this blinded one into the ground. So I think Lasagna's just gonna keep trying to. We're gonna keep trying to do the crowd control. So if there's one that's still flying, I think there's 2, right? They're still flying.
That are able to fly. Yes, that is correct.
Okay. And one of them's the poisoned one.
Yes.
Okay, let's keep him under control. So we'll smack down onto the poisoned one.
Okay. Poisoned creatures in D&D have disadvantage to save.
Oh yeah, that didn't hit either.
Damn.
Come on, Lasagna.
Lasagna just wants to rave.
Yeah, he's like, what? He just shoots out a rock in the distance in the middle of his rave and doesn't hit. It's like, oh.
Yeah, come on.
You can do it, Lasagna, come on.
I don't know if you want to use your inspiration there. Make it connect.
1d8.
Yeah. Is that worth it? That's up to you.
Yeah, let's see if I can add it. Let me see. What am I at?
D8.
Yeah. That's still. I only got a 9 off of the hit, so
It might not be worth
probably
it.
not. Yeah, you have to hit it perfectly.
Yep.
Yeah. No.
Okay. Elodie.
Let's go. It's time for Elodie's party time.
Okay.
Once again. But this time, I'm going to have Grape Juice do it. And what Grape Juice is going to do is Grape Juice is also going to start crab raving with Jessica and Lasagna in an attempt to give Jessica some inspiration.
Great.
So Jessica now has a D8. She uses as she pleases.
That's crab raving.
Yeah.
So much crab raving.
And it's pretty good for Jessica too, because like now that there's more dancing going on and it's the same dance, this is like Jessica's instincts are going into overdrive right now, which is very good for the canon of getting inspiration. That's great.
Let's go. Okay. And then with Bubblegum, we're going to go with an Icy Wind onto the poisoned one.
Okay.
Guessing a 12 does not hit.
Unfortunately, it does not. No.
All right.
Just as a reminder to the group, any ground type moves do connect on ones that are grounded by Smackdown.
Mm-hmm.
I forgot about that. Okay, that's awesome. Okay, so there's ones that are grounded, right?
Yes.
Yes.
It is blind.
Perfect.
The blind one is
The blind one.
yes.
Let's go.
The other ones
Okay,
are
I'm
on the
gonna-
ground, but they can get up. Like
Okay, so Grape Juice is going to go for a mud bomb onto the one that is grounded.
ooh, very cool.
Let's go. No,
Oh, but
I rolled an 11.
the grounded one is blinded, so you get advantage.
Oh,
You have
wait,
advantage.
let's go. Okay, all right. Please, can I please hit these guys? I'm not even gonna tell you what I rolled.
1. Tragic. So
It
tragic.
was a 1.
Yeah, Grape Juice pulls up a good old bomb of mud and chucks it towards the Skarmory that is smacked down and cannot see, and it just whiffs. It's right overhead. Very
What's
sad.
Crab raving.
Yeah,
Too much crab
too
raving.
much crab raving.
Where's
The,
the crab rave?
the Skarmory felt like a whoosh over its head, but it's
Oh.
yeah, still
What's that?
Yeah. I believe that's it for Elodie.
Yes, that is. These dice are going to jail.
Okay, that's fair. It's Schmidt time.
It's Schmidt time.
For time.
I forget that's a passive I have.
Yeah, that's true.
Okay. With the knowledge of I can hit grounded Pokemon.
Yeah.
I think Jessica is gonna get a good revelation dance off on the Smackdown one. That's
Okay.
when pepper sprayed.
Yeah, let's see it.
Do.
You have advantage because it's blinded.
Okay. Okay, dirty 20. Let's go.
That connects. Super effective. Also.
6, 6, 6, 6, 6. 2d10, so 4d10. Okay. plus doing some math. 21 damage.
Wow. This is the one that got embered and punched, right? Yes.
Yeah.
It is. That's a knockout, baby.
Oh yeah, we're down to 4.
Yes, that is correct. 4 out of 6, and at least one of them is very low. They're taking some damage. Nicely done. Very impressive. Yeah. Revelation Dance on the blinded Skarmory that can't see. The way that it works in the sand is that it like kind of congeals it together in like a very earthbendery style, and then just like a slab of sandy, gritty earth pushes from underneath the blinded Skarmory, and it launches into the air, X's in its eyes, and it hits the sand with a little thud. 4 birds remain. Can Schmidt do anything else?
Yes.
Meryl Cheap time?
That was just Jessica's. Yeah, it's Meryl Cheap time.
Yeah.
Does Helping Hand carry over since it faded and I revived it?
I'm going to say no.
Or would I have to? Okay. But that is a bonus action, so I can do it again.
That's correct.
Okay.
I think holding it over from knockout doesn't work, though.
Okay. I'm going to Helping Hand.
Okay.
And we're going to get a good flame charge. Is there any... Have we just been focusing on these two? Do any of the rest of them have damage on them already?
Yes, there's the one that is still tombed that is close to knockout.
Okay.
Then there's the poison one, and then there's one that seems perfectly healthy.
That brings up my next question.
Yes.
Can I catch a knocked out Pokemon?
No.
Okay.
The one that's tombed might be a good
Yeah.
one because it's real
That's
low.
what I'm thinking, because if I don't want to flame charge it and knock it out.
Yeah.
I'm going to throw a Pokeball first before I flame charge.
Okay.
I'm going to throw a Greymart Friend Ball.
Okay. It cannot move because it is tombed. So roll your Pokemon handling.
That's Wisdom. I am proficient. That's a 7, dog.
It's a 7?
Yeah.
Yeah. You throw your friend ball to the low HP restrained Skarmory. It encapsulates the Skarmory, and it lands in the sand, and it shakes once, and it shakes twice, and the Skarmory returns to underneath the rocks. It was not captured, and the friend ball is broken in the sand.
Okay. That was my only one of those I had.
2 shakes. It was pretty close. Pretty close. I believe that's it for Schmidt then, because that was an action.
Meryl Cheap still hasn't gone yet.
That's true, but throwing a ball is definitely a thing. We'll let it slide here.
Well, you want to count that as an action? Okay.
I generally do. I've never said it, so let's have Meryl Cheap do something.
If you want to count it as an action, I'm fine with that.
Okay, that's what it is. It's like using an item. It's the same thing.
Okay.
Schmidt was the last one till the baddies. Gosh. Okay. The one that's restrained, that's trying to be caught, is going to try not to be caught. It's going to try and break out of the rocks. It fails again. That one is worthless. It's not doing anything. The one that is by Gimli is going to... You know what? It's going to hit Gimli. It's mad. It's going to slash its metal wings into Gimli. What's Gimli's AC?
10.
Okay. Yeah, that's a 19. It's going to deal reduced damage because of how we do our Pokemon 2 trainer mechanics, but let me see how much damage that is.
How is Gimli's AC 10?
There's no armor.
There's no armor.
Yeah.
It's not a
Small
person.
little boy.
Cindy's is 11.
It's your dexterity. You're more nimble.
Yeah.
Ah.
Yeah.
Okay.
Gimli gets cut up and takes 8 points of damage as the bladed wing slices into his arm.
That's nothing, you coward.
Blood has been drawn in the Pokemon RPG. Then looks like the other one is going to target Jessica, the one that I have at the 12 o'clock position, although it doesn't necessarily super matter. It's going to miss. It's naturally.
Have these Altaria dolls done anything?
Yes, they have. There's still one floating around.
Okay.
Yeah, that one was a miss anyways, so we're going to treat that as a miss. And then this poisoned one already has disadvantage, and it's going to target this Altaria doll. Well, it needed that disadvantage because actually it was going to hit it. It's at disadvantage. It targeted the Altaria doll. It missed. It is still focused on the Altaria doll. So the only damage that is dealt by the Skarmory this turn is from the one that attacked Gimli. It's time for Sand. Every Pokemon that takes Sand that isn't Izzy takes 5 this turn. Every Pokemon that is Izzy, which is just Izzy, takes 1. And the poison Skarmory takes its proficiency modifier and damage.
Oh, how many rounds has it been?
I want to say 4 or 5.
Probably 4. Okay, because I have one more sun then.
Oh yeah. Yes, Toidle still is benefiting from that. Sam's turn. She saw this pepper spray worked, so she's going to turn around and try and use it on the healthiest Skarmory, see if it does anything. She misses, unfortunately. The sand blows it too hard. Very unfortunate. Cindy.
Let's have Izzy use Ember again on the one that is blinded.
Okay, advantage to hit. Oh, sorry, the one that's blinded got knocked out.
Yeah,
I'm sorry.
It's dead.
Yep.
Oh.
Yep. We have one that is
Okay.
low health and entombed. We have one next to Gimli. We have one that's poisoned, and we have one that is none of the above.
The low health and tuned one is trying to get captured by Schmidt.
That is correct.
Yeah.
Don't
Let's Ember the healthiest one then.
Okay, let's see it.
I rolled a 12 on the die plus 4, 16.
So close, not enough.
But I can add a D8,
You can, and that will. We don't even have
which
to.
gives me 3.
Yeah. Yeah, we don't have to do any math there. That will guaranteed connect. Let's see it.
Yes, that is because it's super effective.
Double the dice.
2d6 plus 4. So 7 plus 4. Is it 11?
Sure is.
It is, yeah.
That's pretty good. 11 points of damage. A little blast comes out of Izzy's mouth. Izzy's firing off attacks. That's doing pretty well.
Yeah.
Anything else for Cindy?
I don't think so. Just because my last attempt at punching and intimidation did not work.
Just because it didn't work doesn't mean it could never work. But it's up to you.
So I know that like me as a person doesn't have the Pokemon move, like what is it, like growl or something? But
Yes.
could I, if I roll like an intimidation scream growl situation
Yes, you
in
can.
an attempt to do a similar effect as
Yes,
growl?
you absolutely may.
All right.
It may not be easy, but you can definitely try.
Yeah. Intimidation plus my charisma. That's a 14.
14. 14's really good. It's not quite enough to phase the Skarmory.
Okay.
But it was a good attempt. You've gotten their attention. It seems none of the Skarmory are really looking at bothering Larvastar at the moment. And they're noticing their numbers are dwindling, and they're getting a little concerned.
Okay.
Cool. I believe that's it for Cindy.
Yep.
Gimli time.
Gimli time. The last turn of Sun, so we take some advantage of that. What was the one Cindy just attacked? Which Skarmory?
I was treating that as the healthy one at the top that she embered.
We're gonna go for a flame wheel on that same guy.
Okay.
With Toidle.
Yep.
So DC 15 Dex.
Yep. They get a natural 18.
Okay, so they take half of that damage. So 1d8 plus 3 plus my proficiency is 6. So d8 plus 6. Oh, it's super effective. So I go back to 2d8.
Yep.
Plus 6. Okay. 15.
15 points of fire type damage. Pretty good. This Skarmory is looking beat up and discouraged at this point, as Toidle launches flames at it, and it is super effective. Hates it. It's not ideal.
Not ideal.
Time.
And I think Lasagna, we're gonna give him another time. We're gonna go for a rock blast this time.
Okay.
Into that same target.
Okay.
Just gonna turn at him.
Cool.
So for the strength, oh that hits. Okay. That is a dirty 25. Yeah. that
Awesome.
hits.
Yeah. How many
Yep.
hits?
Hits. Roll a d4. Oh, 5 hits.
Wow. Jeez.
We're going in. The inspiration's finally paying off.
Yeah.
Okay, so 5 hits, so d4 each. Damage is 2d4. Oh yeah, we calculate it, and then I know it's individual. 2d4. That's 1d4 plus. Yeah. So I have to roll 10 d4s. Okay.
10.
Yeah, it's 2d4.
Oh, the damage. Yeah. You can roll all at once. I don't think you have to do it individually.
Yeah, I got it. I'm on a digital one, so
Okay. Yeah.
I just rolled 10 d4s. 33 damage.
Damn. Lasagna popping off. Netting a KO on the Skarmory that before this turn seemed perfectly fine. Pretty awesome. Yeah, another Skarmory collapses into the sand. Half of them are done. The remaining two have a look of concern on their face, and then the one that is trapped in rocks is like just really disoriented and having a bad time. Nicely done. Elodie?
Cool. Gonna go for with grape juice. The one that is blinded and restrained. Is that the one that Schmidt is going for?
So there's one that is restrained that Schmidt is going for. There's none that are blinded currently. There's one that is poisoned, and there's one that Gimli was scrapping with.
Are there any that are still like grounded?
The restrained one is I don't think the one Gimli was scrapping with was smacked down, was it?
No, it was not.
Yeah. Okay.
Okay. Never mind that.
Okay.
No mud bombs this turn. Dead. I think we're gonna go for a whirlpool onto the poisoned one.
Cool. Let's see it.
Gotta be kidding me.
Great
I rolled
juice.
another one.
Oh my gosh.
Doggies.
Yeah, it's not Elodie's day.
It is not my day. What the heck?
Yeah.
Right, I gotta find a new dice now. Hold on.
Yeah. Grape juice summons a whirlpool in the sand around the Skarmory, and it just not phased. The poisoned one just kind of flops out of the way, hops back into the sand.
Okay. And then I'm gonna go for an icy wind with bubblegum also onto the poisoned one.
Okay.
See if we can hit this. Does a 15 hit?
No, unfortunately.
Okay. That's fine. It was at least not a horrible roll.
Yeah, at least the Brione is trying their best. Yeah, icy wind goes out. This one connects with the Skarmory, but the metal wings, just no impact, just nothing. But the icy winds are getting more accurate. It's good. I believe that's it for Elodie.
Yes.
Schmidt, catch a bird.
Catch a bird.
Catch a bird.
Okay, that's a dirty 20.
Dirty 20 on a restrained and low HP bird. You know what that means. Schmidt throws out his premier ball, and without hesitation, it clinks shut, and he caught a Skarmory. It lands in the sand next to the rocks, and the rock-tombed rocks sink back into the sand. Congratulations. 2 Skarmory remain. We can give Schmidt one more thing with one of his Pokemon.
Okay. None of them are grounded, right?
No.
Okay. It's flame charge time.
Okay. Do you want to target the poisoned one or the not poisoned one?
Let's do the poisoned one.
Okay.
We're in our assassinate mode, picking off low HP. I rolled a 1.
Okay. While there's been a flame charge boost and Rail's cheap is starting to zoom around, it just did not manage to connect with this flame charge. Bird v bird.
First action after it got revived. It's a little disoriented.
Yeah, it's still trying to figure it out. It's wearing the cool glasses right now, right?
Yeah.
The cool
no,
goggles.
Schmidt has the cool glasses.
Oh, Schmidt has the goggles. Okay.
The glasses that Quacko had.
Yes, that's what I meant. That's what I meant. Yes, thank you. Okay. Yeah.
Schmidt is constantly like pushing up his glasses to like try to look cool.
Yeah, of course. Meryl Cheap does look cool, factually. Quacko is just kind of distressed and not looking very cool, but Quacko's cool in his own way, so it's fine. Okay. Skarmory's turn. Their numbers have dwindled. They are not doing super well. The 2 of them have seen that they are having a bad time, and they're going to try to get the prize and get out. They are both going to make essentially sleight of hand checks to try and scoop up Larvastar. What they came here for was their meal. They lost 4 of their friends. The poisoned one is going to do it at disadvantage, and they're also all going to provoke attacks of opportunity from, I'm going to say basically everyone. But first they're going to see if they can run in and grab it. The poison one goes first. It gets its first roll's a 1 and it's at disadvantage, so it will not be able to. It flies overhead among the whole party. Shortly behind it is the other one that is arguably the healthiest one, but it's not doing too hot. It was scrapping with Gimli. Does not roll high enough to grab the bag. They are flying overhead. Everyone is able to target them. It seems like they are trying to escape. It seems like they realize they can't get their meal, and that if they can't grab the bag now, they are going to leave. Does anyone do anything with this?
Is this an attack of opportunity?
For everyone, yes.
Would you say that
They're
we are
leaving.
behind them currently?
They're above you, but they're not attacking you. Like, they're not positioned for combat.
Okay. Would you consider it a flank or a sneak attack if I was attacking them?
No, not really.
Okay.
Sorry.
Okay.
It was a good
All
try.
right, I'll just do a regular flame charge.
Okay.
I'm satisfied.
Rolling. I got a 15.
15.
Oh, that's not my plus to hit. That's my plus to hit. 6. Oh, dirty 21.
Yeah. Which one are you targeting?
Poison.
Okay. Let's see damage. Super effective. Double the dice.
Double the dice. That plus that is 16.
16 points. Yeah, you actually managed to knock this one out of the air. It falls into the sand, knocked out. 1 Skarmory remains. It's done. 5 of its friends are gone. 4 collapsed, exhausted in the sand. 1 captured by a man. Does anyone mess with it, or are they going to let it go?
If they're leaving, I'll let them go.
Say, tell your friends.
Yeah, tell your friend.
We leave 1 survivor.
This is also the survivor that Gimli fought. So
Tell the tales.
Okay.
Tell your friends you will beat by a man.
It hears that. It is terrified. It lost all of its hunting pack. It must return to find new family and friends. It takes off. Schmidt walks over and picks up his premier ball that has a new metal friend. I believe his balls are shaking now. His Pokeballs. He has a full party.
What's my max?
It should be 4, but we're not counting Quacko.
Right. So 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, they're shaking.
Yep. He's got to choose to send one home.
I'm going to send Richie home.
Richie, the Emolga, gets yeeted into cyberspace, stored into the Pokemon Center, and he has a new party member. Schmidt has a new party member with him. As Schmidt equips the Premier Ball to his belt or into his bag or wherever he keeps his Pokeballs, we'll end the session there. Thanks so much for listening to Dunsparce and Drampa. A massive extension of gratitude to all of our newest patrons, E23E, Bryden, Michael, Lane, Sierra, Logan, and Jazz. These incredibly generous people help us keep the show running and get access to extra content, including a post-show discussion after each group episode. If you'd like to support our content, we've got a Twitter and a Discord server we'd love to hear from you on. All of our links are at linktree/Dunsparce, linktr.ee/Dunsparce. Thank you so much for listening, and we're looking forward to having you next Tuesday. I'm sorry, I just can't find my pen. Give me a second.
You know, it would suck if the pen went through the wash.
That would really suck.
Did that happen
I
to
feel like
someone
there's a
recently?
story there.
Making fun of me.
So for the second time,
guess
a
I've just
pen
been-
has gone through the wash.
I found it. I've been taking them to work, and I just have done here. So